wondered what it was like to heal holistically through astrology, through the planetary energy of astrology, and even the zodiac signs, you've come to the right place, because we'll be talking about Leo and rootwork astrology and how planet really, plant and animal medicine, and also along with other things, i.e., rootwork, can really help you, alchemize your energy, especially physically, emotionally, and spiritually through astrology. All right. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you stick around. My name is Crew, aka Rainy Storm, your cosmic rootwork astrologer, checking in. Oh, I'm sorry, I said cosmic rootwork astrologer. Evolutionary rootwork astrologer. So if you have come to transform with the storm, you come to the right place. Welcome to my humble abode if you are coming in for the first time. And if you are checking in as a returning, welcome in. What it is, what's up? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. All right. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe so this can get to who it needs to get to. All right. Pushes the videos out to the people it needs to get to. Also, as well, make sure you comment down below, because I love reading y'all's comments. And the Substack is also available. Our newsletter is also available, to make sure you subscribe for updates. And also, so you can get some freebies delivered straight to your email. Okay. We also have cheat sheets available for rootwork astrology. So you could definitely check that down below if you do not want to take notes and you want to know a little bit more about rootwork astrology and the breakdown. That PDF, downloadable PDF, by the way, is down below with a work, or I would say journal prompts as well that are included in that. So definitely make sure you check that out. But other than that, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Leo, or the sun in rootwork astrology. All right. So Leo energy, let's talk about Leo energy first, and then we'll talk about a little, briefly cover its rulerships and things as well. So Leo is the energy of vitality. It rules, or it's ruled over by the sun. All right. This is where we talk about childlike energy, royalty, generosity, creative outlets. Okay. Oh, thank you, fan. And self-expression. All right. Um, this is like that feel good energy that you need. When I think of root work astrology in itself, I think of not only performative acts, but the act of like just releasing and letting go. Dance is a big thing that comes to mind when I think about Leo energy, and like celebratory energy, and like shaking your bones off, right? Shaking this energy or dense energy off of yourself and getting illuminated by even quite literally the sun, replenishing yourself through your creative ventures and your creative endeavors that bring you that energy and life, back to yourself. I feel like, especially with the sun energy, is very physical. It gets you in a mood, it gets you in a groove, it gets you in that playful energy. And I think that's another way when we're talking about healing or holistic health, would definitely be beneficial if we're talking about the sun and Leo energy here as well too. Now, when we're talking about what it rules over, this is the heart with Leo here. The heart, the spine, and the spinal parts as well too with Leo. All right. So taking care of the heart. And I'm not just talking about, we are talking about through physical herbs as well too, but the joy that you are experiencing on a day-to-day, being present on a day-to-day and experiencing the joys of life. Granted, I know it's a lot going on in the world. Trust me. I know it's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of uncertainty, but living in that moment to moment and really enjoying the space and time and place that you're in. I think this, when we're talking about root work astrology and when we're talking about Leo and we're talking about the sun, this is what you mean. This is what we mean. Even when things around you look dense, even when things around you look like there's no way up, you still have this celebratory energy to move through. You know what I mean? And taking time for yourself when you need to. Lions know how to retreat. You know what I mean? And take time to themselves. And so distribution of vitality is what we're talking about here, and forces, especially through the blood. So this energy distributes and helps distribute through the blood as well here too. Diseases is heart troubles, poor circulation as well. A lot of heart issues. You can see oversized heart conditions as well here too, happening, or just trouble with blood circulating through the heart. It can definitely be through the veins too, but specifically through the heart as well, or just having like overgrown hearts. I've definitely seen this in action for sure. Um, yeah. Characteristics that we can see for this here is afflictions arise from overexertion. So exhaustion, overexertion of energy is when the heart troubles start. Even spasms as well. Heart spasms can start as well too. So you want to really check in with your energy levels. If you are tired, if you real tired, take some time to take a nap and go to sleep. All right. Or take a break and remove yourself from whatever it is that you're trying to do and relax. You know what I mean? Because overexertion starts causes your body to and even your heart to start to break down. All right. So just definitely keep that in mind when you're talking about this energy here too. Planet associations that we have here is the sun. So we're talking about food stuff here, rice, honey, and aromatic herbs used for flavoring. You can also see spices here too. Not all spices, but definitely spices. I would even say cinnamon because it's warm and it's fuzzy, but it's also spicy at the same time and everything nicely. I would even say cloves as well too. You could see here because it starts off, and then it gets spicy. You know what I mean? So we could definitely say that here as well too. Flowers, we have marigold, sunflower, and peonies. I think is what it's called. And then trees, we have the bay, we have walnut, and we have palm for this energy here, or specifically for trees. I will also want to add to for this particular video that getting out in the sun and again your creative endeavors, it's also very healing to the body. It's also healing to the spirit. It's also healing to the inner child. Self-expression is also going to be a huge thing when it comes to this root work of overall health and healing. I want to use an example for one of my babies, one of my cats, my little baby kittens. She was really sick a couple of weeks ago. And I think it probably was the food I might have been feeding her, or it might have wasn't. I don't know. I was like so in my feelings about that because I was just like, is it me? Or really, I have 11 cats. You know what I'm saying? And they're neighborhood cats, but it's 11 of them, and it's more coming from the other side as well too. And so she's the tiniest one, and so when it comes to them all eating, she's barely getting. She was barely getting food because everybody's trying to eat. Everybody comes to eat. And so I noticed that she was getting sick because I've seen and I know what it looks like when a cat is sick or when they're dying, because I've had two cats pass on me, so I know what it looks like. And I was praying for her and I was, talking to her and, I thought I had to change her food. I was trying to feed her and she didn't want to eat. I was just like, what is going on? I know my baby ain't finna go. Like, I was just really praying over her. And all of a sudden something told me like, just talk to her. Like really just talk to her. Her mama is pregnant again, right? And so I think she was also feeling because when cats are pregnant, when the mothers they get pregnant, they get a little snappy. All right. And so she was knocking on her head and acting like she didn't want to be bothered. And I think it was really hurting her feelings. And so I was just speaking love into her. And when I tell you by the next day, her whole everything improved. She was running around playing. She wasn't like dipping her head, crouching her head under and stuff like that. Like she was good. And it made me feel really good to see her like, I'm like, are you feeling better today? And she came up and I was like, oh my God, my baby, my little baby good. So just keep that in mind as well too. Like sometimes, I ain't trying to sound all cheesy and shit, but sometimes it's just a matter of like speaking to the heart, speaking through the heart, and really tapping into that, especially when it comes to yourself and other people. Like how you talk to yourself, how you nurture yourself, how you nurture your body, you know, and things like that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. She's doing so much better, and she's getting bigger too. She's growing a lot more than what she was before. So it's really good to see. So, but anyway, enough about my baby, my little Relage. It's a rainy storm, checking in, checking out. Like I said, make sure y'all check in with those links below. Like, share, subscribe so it gets to who needs to get to. All right, personal readings also available. Make sure you subscribe to that newsletter, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, deuces.